It's going all right now. They're playing. Wait.
Garcia now throws it over to Rowe, who's gets who trips, and there is a foul on the Redmen. Sumner's ball. They're passing frantically, looking for an opening, and Redmond regained the rebound, and they lose it. It is Redmond's ball currently. Trey throws it into Jeter Purdy.
Goes over to Trey Carter. He shoots and is blocked. The ball goes out of bounds.
It was a technical foul on one of the players. It was inappropriate language on the Sumner team. So he gets 2 free shots.
First shot, no good.
He gets 2 free shots with no one around him.
Second shot, also no good. Jeter Purdy sends it into Trey Carter.
He throws over back to Jeter Purdy, who shoots the layup
And makes it.
Sumner's ball, number 22, low pressure pass, but it is deflected. Redmond. Trey Carter now in possession. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Trey Carter.
Sends it over to McNeil. Who dives in and uses the ball. Throws it into Allen. He shoots and the ball goes out of bounds. Jeter Purdy shoots, and Trey Carter regains the rebound. And there's another timeout called by the Atchison Redmond. 30 seconds. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Daylight Donuts. They're pretty good, don't you agree, Todd?
Yeah, they are really good. Sadly, they're closed Monday, but
Yeah.
other than the day, you should grab a donut, or a cookie, or coffee. Everything's good there.
I agree. It is Redmond ball. Trey Carter looking for someone to send it in. Throws it over to Jeter Purdy. sends it back to Trey Carter, who shoots and doesn't make it. Ball goes out of bounds once again. Trey Carter sends it over to Jeter Purdy. Shoots, and makes 3 points. Rowe dribbling down the court. Throws it over to McNeil. And Redmond now in possession of the ball. Trey Carter now has the ball. Shoots. Doesn't make it. Sumner gets the rebound.
That is another technical foul on Trey Carter for inappropriate language.
First shot is good. Second shot. It's also good. It is Sumner's ball. Gordon sends it in to McNeil. He throws it over to Garcia, who shoots and doesn't make the 3, but Sumner regains the rebound, and they make 3 points. Redmond's ball. And it is Sumner's ball. Gordon sends it into Garcia, sends it over to number 34. And that is the end of the first quarter.
And the start of the second quarter, Atchison will be up 8 points with a 20-12 lead.
It is Redmond's ball. Jeter Purdy sends it into Zamar Hernandez. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Sends it to Jeter Purdy. He shoots and makes 3 points. Sumner's ball. McNeil now in possession. Runs in, shoots a 3, and Atchison gets the rebound. Trey Carter sends it over to Zamar Hernandez, who runs down, goes it over to Bowen, and makes a layup. Though 2 points for Atchison Redmond. McNeil now in possession of the ball. Looking for an opening, sends it over to number 14, who sends it over to Garcia. And oh! That was eventful. There is an out of bounds. Sumner now in possession of the ball. Garcia sends it over to number 13, Johnson, who sends it over to McNeil. Garcia sends it over to number 14, Robertson. He sends it back over to Garcia. Sends it over to McNeil. Sends it over to number 13, Johnson. He dives in and loses the ball to Zamar Hernandez. Sends it over to Trey Carter, who makes the layup. There is a timeout called by Sumner. 30 seconds. The 30 seconds are up. McNeil in possession of the ball, sends it over to Garcia. Throws it over to Johnson. He dives in and starts tripping. It is Sumner's ball. There is a foul on Lemons. He throws it into McNeil, who saves the ball from going out of bounds, but loses it. It is Redmond's ball. Zamar sends it into Trey Carter. Sends it over to Boeing. Zamar gets the ball again. Shoots and makes 3 points. McNeil sends it into 13. He sends it over to Garcia. He sends it over to McNeil. Throws it over to Gordon, who shoots and makes the layup. Trey Carter now has the ball. Throws it over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Jeter Purdy shoots and makes it. McNeil now in possession of the ball. Goes over to Garcia. Back to McNeil. Goes over to 34, Ramirez, who shoots and does not make it. There is a foul on the Redmen. Number 3, Trey Carter. Second foul of the night. First shot is no good. Second shot is no good. It is the Redmen's ball. Jeter passes it in to Trey Carter. Goes it over to Zamar Hernandez. Back to Trey Carter. He tries to throw it to Rafe Bowen, but is intercepted by Sumner. Gordon now in position of the ball. Throws it over to number 14, Robertson, who loses it. It is Redmond's ball. Trey and Carter now in possession. Throws it to Zamar Hernandez. Back to Trey Carter. Over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez, who shoots and makes the 3. McNeil sends it over to Garcia, who shoots and is out of bounds on the Redmen. Looking for shoots and makes 3 points. Trey Carter now in possession of the ball, throws it over to Boeing, who loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds. Gordon sends it over to McNeil. Throws it over to Garcia. And it is now Redmond's ball. Trey Carter sends it over to Zamar Hernandez. Goes over to Jeter Purdy, back to Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Back to Trey Carter. Over to Trey, over to Zamar, back to Trey. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Really just looking for an opening. Or Trey Carter, who runs in. And there is a foul.
I guess it was a travel on Trey Carter
Sorry,
instead of a foul.
my mistake.
It's okay. We couldn't see. It was getting blocked.
McNeil sends it over to 34, Ramirez, who shoots. And Atchison gets the layup. Jeter presents it over to Trey Carter. Goes all the way over to Boeing, who makes the layup. McNeil now sprinting down the court. And there's a travel.
I think that was a foul on Atchison.
I can't get these things straight. No, I think I was right.
It was.
McNeil shoots. It makes. Back to Trey Carter. Shoots. And Sumner gets the layup. McNeil now possession of the ball. Shoots. And Zamar gets the rebound. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Who shoots? Shoots and doesn't make it. There's a foul on Sumner, number 13, Gordon. First foul of the night. Trey's first shot. Zamar's been switched out for Eric Friedel. Trey's second shot. Now dribbling down court. Tries to get past Boston, but doesn't make it. There was a foul.
It was a kick ball on Atchison.
Sumner shoots. Number 13, Gordon gets the layup. Now Jeter gets the layup. Rebound. Ball throws over to Bowen. And it is now Sumner's ball. Now has the ball. Goes over to Gordon. Back to McNeil. Who shoots and doesn't make it. Trey Carter gets the rebound. Goes over to Boston. Shoots. Intercepts the ball. Sends it back over to Boston. Sends it back over to Trey Carter. Sends it over to Eric. Shoots the layup. Doesn't make it. Austin shoots again. And makes 3 points. Sends it over to guard. Sends it over to McNeil. Sends it over to Garcia. Tries to pass it, but he's blocked by Owen. He's out of bounds and he's now stuck with his ball. McNeil tries to send it over to guard, but it's intercepted by Owen. And
That was a travel on Sumner.
he's ready with his ball. Throws it over to Aaron. He shoots and doesn't make it. McNeil dribbles down court. Throws it over to Garcia. Throws it over to McNeil. Shoots.
Why do you think for halftime, right?
I don't know. No, it's JV.
Rolling sends it over to Battle. Raleigh, sorry. Who sends it over to Lemons, who shoots and doesn't make the layup. Gordon gets the rebound.
Well, there's no sound.
Huh?
There's no sound.
I know, still fun. Unlike that.
There's.
We don't have any sound.
I didn't hear it. You've been talking. It was on this whole time. We don't hear anything. Oh, wait. Sorry about that, folks. We did not know we were live.
We've had some technical difficulties.
Yes.
It was a foul on number 24, Raleigh. First foul of the night. Second shot. Is no good. And it is Redmond's ball.
He stepped over the line, so the shot did not count.
Boston Bruce now in possession of the ball. Levin sends it over to Battle. That was Raleigh. Sorry. Raleigh gets the rebound. Shoots and makes the layup. McNeil now has the ball dribbling down court. Sends it over to Johnson, who sends over to Gordon, who sends over to McNeil, who shoots and doesn't make it. Battle gets the ball. Looking for an opening.
And there's a travel on Aiden Battle.
Yep. It is Sumner's ball now. McNeil now in possession of the ball. And there is a timeout on Sumner. 30 seconds.
With 3 minutes and 48 seconds left of the fourth quarter, Atchison up 20 points. It is a good game for Atchison, bad game for Sumner.
I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, Daylight Donuts. They have the best donuts around. You should really go check them out if you can. They're open every day except for Monday when they're making more donuts. So
Well,
go check them out.
Technically they're not, because they make fresh donuts every single day.
That too. Johnson sends it into McNeil. Sends it back into Johnson. He sends it over to Gordon. Sends it over to McNeil. Sends it into Garcia.
And if you guys want to hear each other, just move your headphones off your head. Note that doesn't work right now.
Oh. Wait, it's not live?
So if you want to hear each other, just the microphones off your headphones.
Wait, so it's live when we turn it on.
You know what?
What?
We're live.
Uh-huh.
You can't hear through these. So if you have one ear open, you can hear each other.
Okay.
Or you could just set them around your neck and the microphone going towards the face. That's what I was saying.
Levin shoots and makes the layup.
It is an and one, so he gets the 2 points and an extra shot.
It is number 12's fifth foul of the night, number 12, Johnson. Lemon shoots, and he's good. Gordon sends it into Garcia, who sends it back into Gordon. Gordon dives in, shoots the layup, and makes it. Mal now dribbling down the court. Goes over to Lemons, who shoots the three and doesn't make it, just barely. Gordon now in possession of the ball. Drives in, shoots, doesn't make it though.
And that is a foul, number 45. Number 13 will get 2 shots for a shooting foul.
Is number 45's second foul of the night. Number 45, Lemons. First shot is no good. And Battle's getting subbed in for Lemons. No, not Battle. Allen's is, that's right. Gordon second shot. It's good. Battle sends it in to Raleigh. Sends it back to Battle. Throws it over to Allens, but doesn't catch it. It goes out of bounds. Gordon sends it into McNeil. McNeil sends it over to Gordon. Sends it back over to McNeil. Sends it over to Robertson, who shoots and doesn't make it. It is Redmond ball. Allen runs in, but loses the ball.
And there's a foul on number 2. That is a shooting foul because they have a number of fouls where every foul now will be a shooting foul. That is number 2, first foul of the night.
First shot is good. Second shot is also good. McNeil now in possession of the ball, sends it over to Gordon, sends it over to Robertson, goes over to Gordon, almost loses the ball there. Goes over to McNeil, he shoots, and Aaron gets the rebound. Aaron throws it over to Allen.
That is up and down on the Allen.
It is Sumner's ball. And there's a timeout called.
Mike called on to
1 minute and 36 seconds on the clock, and Atchison is up by 22 points. Garcia sends it into Gordon. Looking for an opening. Throws it over to Garcia. He throws it over to McNeil, who almost loses the ball there. Throws over to Gordon. who dives in and shoots with layup, doesn't make it. Boston regains the rebound. Who sends it over to Battle. Goes over to Lemons. Who shoots. But it's no good. Sumner gains the rebound. Number 13, Gordon. Goes over to McNeil, who shoots. It's no good. Battle gets the rebound. Goes over to Allen. Shoots. Doesn't make it. Gordon runs for it, but loses the ball. That's out of bounds. Atkinson's ball. Boston sends it over to Battle. Goes over to Lemons, who shoots. Doesn't make it. McNeil now in possession of the ball. Driving down the court. Shoots the layup, but doesn't make it. Gordon gets the rebound. Also doesn't make it. Battle gets the second rebound. Goes over to Lemons. He shoots the layup, doesn't make it. Aaron gets the rebound. And that is the end of our game. Atchison wins the JV game.
Atchison win 56-34. They had an amazing game.
It was intense, I'll tell you that.
Sure was. Fast breaks, good shots, good layup on both teams.
Thanks for watching.
We will be back later for our varsity game, so please stay tuned. I'll come back later.
Thanks for watching again.
Association Listed 409 require all attending and supporting interscholastic activities to wear a mask. Mr. Rogers loves his neighborhood. Please show your love to your neighborhood, for your neighbor, and wear your mask over your mouth and nose. The only exception is for those that are actively participating in the competition. Thank you for attending today's game. Good luck to both teams. This time, could you please rise and remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem? Tonight's starting lineups will begin first with our visitors from Sumner Academy. A 5'10" sophomore, number 0, Cameron Johnson. 5'9" sophomore, number 2, Jamile Hicks Jr. 6'1" senior, number 5, Kion Jackson. 5'11" senior, number 11, Nico Carter. The 6'1" junior, number 25, Wesley Idahosa. The Sailors are coached by Al Collins Jr., assisted by Al Collins Senior, Carlos Page, and Julius Foster. Now for your Redmond starters. A 5'9" freshman, number 0, Jamal Hernandez. 5'9" sophomore, number 1, Grace Bowen. 6'1" freshman, number 2, Jeter Purdy. 6'2" senior, number 23, Xavier Hernandez. And a 6' sophomore, number 34, Jesse Greenlee. Redmond coached by Pat Battle, assisted by Sterling Jackson and Orlando Rivera. Tonight's officials, Jamie Quell, Ryan Sapolsky, and Joel Glavin.
This way. That way. Sorry.
It will be Sumner's ball to start off with. Jackson now is in possession of the ball. Throws it over to Cameron. Throws it over to number 5. Back to Cameron. Over to Carter. Back to Carter. Throws it over to Cameron. Throws it over to Higgins. Hicks. Throws over to Carter. Goes over to Cameron. Goes over to Hicks. Who shoots and doesn't make it. Xavier Cushionberry struggles for the ball, and it is now Redmond's ball.
Go Redmond.
First, number 5, his first foul of the night. Zamar Hernandez sends it over to Jeter Purdy. Goes over to Zamar Hernandez. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Zamar. Over to Rafe Bowen. He shoots and doesn't make it. Carter gets the rebound, throws it over to Cameron, he throws over to Jackson, he throws over to Hicks, back to Jackson, over to Carter, who shoots and makes it. 3 points. Zamar Hernandez now going down the field, sends it over to Jeter Purdy, back to Zamar Hernandez, over to the older Hernandez, back to Zamar Hernandez, throws over to Jeter Purdy, he shoots, doesn't make it. Sumner gets to the rebound, Cameron going up.
And that is a charging foul on Sumner.
Cameron's first foul of the night. Zamar Hernandez now in possession of the ball. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Throws over to Xavier Hernandez. Throws over to Rafe Bowen. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Throws over to Zamar Hernandez. Over to Xavier Hernandez. Throws over to Rafe Bowen. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Hernandez, back to Hernandez. Hernandez again, shoots, and makes 3 points.
D up. Play defense. D up.
Cameron now has the ball dribbling down court. Throws it over to Hicks, back to Cameron. Over to number 25, Idahosa.
Too easy.
Idahosa. Zamar Hernandez now in possession of the ball. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Throws over to Rafe Bowen. Throws over to Zamar Hernandez. Throws over to tries to throw it over to Xavier Hernandez, but gets intercepted. Hicks shoots the ball and makes the layup. Zamar Hernandez now in possession of the ball.
Let's go, red man.
Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Throws over to Rafe Bowen. Throws it over to Greenlee. And
Johnson, that's his second foul, 3
it is a second foul for Cameron Johnson.
For Sumner, number 3, Terry Rowe the third.
Jeter Purdy sends it into Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and doesn't make it.
Get on the boards.
It is Sumner's ball.
Shots.
Rowe sends it into Carter. Rowe sends it over to Hicks. Back to Rowe. Throws it over. No, that's Rowe. Throws it over to Rowe. Rowe gets the ball.
Play D.
Sends it over to Carter.
Play defense.
Sends it over to Jackson. Sends it over to Rowe. And Jeter Purdy gets the rebound.
Go, Trey.
Xavier Hernandez now in possession of the ball. So sends it over to Trey Carter. So over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Trey Carter. Over to Greenlee. He throws over to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Jeter Purdy, who shoots. Doesn't make it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Here's Redmond's ball. Purdy throws over to Trey Carter. Throws over to Jeter Purdy, almost gets intercepted. And there's a foul. It was number 25's first foul of the night, Wesley Idahosa.
Hernandez had 2 shots. One will be live, one will be not.
First shot is good.
Do it again.
Second shot is also good.
Play D. D up.
Carter now has the ball.
D up.
Throws it over to number 3.
Play defense.
Jackson now has the ball, goes for the layup, doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the rebound. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Shoots, throws it to Zamar Hernandez, throws it over to Trey Carter, over to Jeter Purdy, over to Trey Carter, over to Zamar Hernandez, back to Jeter Purdy, who shoots and doesn't make it. Jackson gets the rebound, throws it over to Rowe, throws it Jackson, who makes the layup.
Basket is good. Kyle Jackson.
Take care of the
Trey Carter now in possession of the ball. Throws it to Zamar Hernandez, throws it over to Jeter Purdy, over to Zamar Hernandez, over to Trey Carter, who shoots and doesn't make it. Xavier gets the rebound, shoots and makes it. Carter has the ball, throws over to Jackson. And there's a foul. Jackson going up to the line. It's number 34, Jesse Greenlee's first foul of the night. First shot is good. Second shot is also good. Xavier Hernandez sends it over into Trey Carter. Those are to Zamar Hernandez, back to Trey Carter. Back to Zamar Hernandez, throws it over to Greenlee. Purdy to Trey, Trey to Purdy. Purdy shoots and doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez loses the ball, but Trey regains it. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Throws over to Trey Carter. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Trey Carter. Throws to Zamar Hernandez. Over to Trey Carter. Back to Purdy. Trey. Throws it into Greenlee, who loses the ball to Sumner.
Wake up out there.
Rowe throws it over to Carter. He drives in. Throws over to Rowe. Throws over to Hicks. He shoots and doesn't make it. Sumner regains the rebound and does make the layup.
Wake up out there.
That was an and one for number 11.
Let's
So he
go.
gets 2 points and a free shot.
First, team foul number 2 for the Revenue. Carter to the free throw line.
First shot is good. Xavier sends it into Trey Carter. Sends it to Zamar Hernandez. Sends it into Jeter Purdy. Those are to Xavier Hernandez. Those are to Jeter Purdy, who shoots and makes it.
Play D. D up. D up. D up.
Hagan sends over to Trey Carter. Not just Noah Carter.
Play defense.
Number 25 shoots. Doesn't make it.
And that is another and one. And this one is for number 2. He gets those 2 points and another free shot.
Count the basket for Jamal West Senior. The foul is on Jesse Greenlee. That's the second team foul number 3 that happened to Roman Hicks.
Jesse Greenlee's second foul of the night. First shot is no good. Xavier sends it over to Trey Carter. Those over to Rafe Bowen. Those over to Jeter Purdy. Those over to Trey Carter. Those are Rafe Bowen. Over to Trey Carter. Throws it over to Greenlee. Goes over to Trey Carter. Throws it over to Rafe Bowen. To Carter.
There.
Sends it to Greenlee. And Rowe gets the ball. Runs on court and shoots the layup and doesn't make it. Gets the rebound though, throws it over to Carter, throws it over to Idahosa, throws it over to Hicks, who shoots and makes it. 3 points. Trey sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who throws it over to Jeter Purdy, who shoots and doesn't make it. Xavier gets the rebound and shoots and makes it.
He gets the rebound shot just in time to end the first quarter. The score is 12-9. Redmond is down.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Daylight Donuts. They make amazing donuts, amazing cookies, amazing everything. You should go check them out.
They make them fresh every day except Mondays, because they are closed.
I got them in my pocket. You need them?
And we are back. Welcome to the second quarter. It is Redmond's ball. Xavier sends it into Smart Hernandez. Sends it over to Rafe Bowen. Sends it over to Jeter Purdy. Sends it into Xavier Hernandez. Throws it to Jeter Purdy. Throws it into Rafe Bowen. Sends it to Xavier Hernandez. Sends it into Smart Hernandez. Throws it. And it is Sumner's ball. Sumner's ball.
Stop worrying about him and play ball.
Hicks sends it over to Carter. Throws it into Idahosa. Throws it all the way to number 3, Rowe. Throws it over to number 2, Hicks. Throws it back to Rowe. Over to Carter. Over to Idahosa. Throws over to Carter. Over to Rowe. And is blocked by Rafe. Throws over to Xavier Hernandez. Redmond now with the ball. Xavier dribbling down court. Throws over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Over to Greenlee. Sends it to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and makes 3. And there was a timeout called by the Redmond. And that is the end of the 30-second timeout.
go, guys.
It is Sumner's ball. Carter sends it into Rowe.
Let's go.
Throws it in over to Hicks, who sends it over to Rowe. Throws it over to Idahosa. Throws it to Hicks, who sends it to Carter. Throws it into Jackson. He shoots and makes it. Trey Carter sends it over to Xavier Hernandez. Throws it over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Sends it over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Rafe Bowen. Back over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and doesn't make it.
It was a perfect pass by Trey Carter, and it is a foul.
It is Hicks' first foul of the night. First shot is no good. Second shot is no good either. Sumner gets the rebound. Idahosa sends it over to Jackson, sends it over to Hicks, sends it over to Rowe, who sends it over to Idahosa, who shoots and doesn't make it. Trey gets the rebound, dribbles down court, sends it over to Drake Bowen, who tries to send it over to Zamar, almost gets blocked, who sends it back over to Drake Bowen, over to Trey Carter, sends it over to Jeter Purdy, sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and makes it. 3 points. Jackson sends over to Idahosa. He throws it over to Hicks. He throws it over to Idahosa. He sends it over to Carter. Throws it over to Hicks. Throws it to Carter. Throws it over to Hicks, who shoots. And it's no good. Sumner gets the rebound, shoots, and doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the ball. Tries to pass it, but is intercepted by Jackson.
You deserve to get that one. You didn't need that, Jeter.
Oh, the foul on Jeter Purdy. That's the second foul of the night.
It is Sumner's ball. Rowe sends it over to Carter, back to Rowe, over to Idahosa, over to Carter, over to Hicks, over to Rowe, over to Jackson, over to Hicks, over to Rowe, over to Idahosa, over to Carter, sends it over to Hicks, who shoots it and doesn't make it. And Carter gains the rebound. Idahosa sends over to number 3, Rowe, who shoots and scores. Trey Carter now in control of the ball. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Rafe Bowen, back to Jeter Purdy. Over to Rafe Bowen. Sends it to Jeter Purdy. Over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and doesn't make it. And it is Sumner's ball.
Foul on Jackson, that's the second. Team foul number 6 for the Sabres. Into the game for the Sabres.
It is Atchison's ball. It is Jackson's second foul of the night. Jeter Purdy sends it into Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and makes the layup.
Count the basket for Xavier Hernandez. The foul is on Jamal Hicks Jr. That's the second. Team foul number 7 for the Sabres. Hernandez to the line.
Hernandez is going to the line for 2.
Into the game for the Sabres, number 24, Juan Ramirez.
First shot is good. Rowe now in control of the ball. Throws over to Carter. Throws over to Rowe. Throws it over to number 24, Idahosa. No, that's Ramirez. Throws it to Rowe, sends it over to Carter. Throws over to Rowe. Goes over to Brown, who shoots and doesn't make it. Zamar Hernandez regains the rebound. Throws over to Trey Carter. Throws over to Rafe Bowen. He shoots and makes it. Wow. Carter now in control of the ball. Tries to pass it, but it goes out of bounds. It is Sumner's ball. Carter sends it into Rowe. Rowe sends it to Carter. Throws it to Ramirez, who fumbles the ball. Who loses the ball, and it is Sumner's ball. Rowe sends it into, tries to send it into Brown, but it goes out of bounds and is now Atchison's ball. Xavier Hernandez sends it into Trey Carter. Xavier Hernandez looking for an opening, sends over to Zamar Hernandez, sends over to Trey Carter, back to Zamar Hernandez. Those are to Jeter Purdy, back to Zamar Hernandez, over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots the ball, and Rowe gets the rebound. Those are over to Ramirez. And there's a timeout called by the Redmen. 30 seconds. And we are back from the 30 seconds timeout. And it is Atchison's ball. Trey sends it into Xavier Hernandez. Throws over to Trey Carter. Oh, tries to send it over to Xavier Hernandez, but is blocked and the ball goes out of bounds. It's Atchison's ball. Bowen throws it into Trey Carter.
Take care of the ball.
Throws it to Xavier Hernandez. Throws it to Trey Carter. Over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Xavier, to Trey Carter. Shoots and doesn't make it. Rowe gets the rebound, dribbling down court. Goes over to Trey, not Carter, Noah Carter. Those are, and there's a foul. It is Zamar Hernandez's first foul of the night. Rowe gets the ball. Throws over to Trey Carter. Throws it back over to Rowe. Over to Idahosa. Over to Ramirez, who sends it over to Rowe. Throws over to Idahosa. Over to Ramirez. Over to Carter. Send over to Rowe. Back to Carter. Goes over to Idahosa. Over to Ramirez, who is, and the ball is taken by Jeter Purdy, who sends it to Trey Carter, sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and makes the layup. Carter now controls the ball. Sends it to Idahosa. Over to Trey Carter. Dives in. And there's a foul. Samar Hernandez, second foul. Only 55 seconds left on the clock.
From how many fouls each team have, the next foul, no matter what type of foul is, they will get one shot no matter what.
First shot is no good. And Trey Carter is now in control of the ball. Send it over to Zamar Hernandez, back over to Trey Carter, back over to Zamar Hernandez, send it over to Jeter Purdy, over to Zamar Hernandez, goes over to Trey Carter, over to Rafe Bowen, who shoots and makes it again. Carter sends over to Rowe, goes over to Carter, tries to pass it, but Trey Carter gets the ball, and there was a jump.
Very good defense by Trey Carter. He took the ball and jump ball, and it makes it their ball too.
Trey Carter sends it into Zamar Hernandez. He seems to be waiting for the timer just to go down. Runs in, sends it over to Trey Carter, who dives in, shoots, and that is the end of the second quarter. Stick around for the halftime show.
The halftime show will be played by the Lady Red dance team.
And we will see you next half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Atchison High School dance team.
Hello and welcome back to Atchison versus the Sumner. We have 7 seconds before the game starts. Atchison is leading by 5 points. And that is the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And there is a technical foul on the Redmen. Jackson has gone up to the line. He shoots. And it's no good. Second shot is good. It is Sumner's ball. Hicks sends it into Carter. Who throws over to Hicks. This is back to Carter. He throws it over to number 0, Cameron. He throws over to Jackson. Throws over to Hicks, who shoots and makes the layup. Trey Carter now in possession of the ball. Sends it over to Zamar Hernandez. Sends it back to Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Over to Rafe Bowen. Back to Zamar Hernandez, who almost loses the ball. And Rafe Bowen saves it. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Back to Rafe Bowen, who shoots and makes it. 3 points for AMS. Cameron now in possession of the ball. And tries to pass it, but is blocked by Rafe Bowen, and it goes out of bounds. Sends it into Carter. Sends it over to Hicks. Throws it over, tries to send it over to Cameron. But it gets intercepted by Xavier Hernandez. Sends it over to Trey Carter, over to Zamar Hernandez, over to Rafe Bowen, send it over to Jeter Purdy. He shoots and misses. Hicks now in possession of the ball. Dribbling down court. Throws it over to Idahosa, who goes in, shoots, and doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the rebound, sends over to Trey Carter, over to Zamar Hernandez, so to Trey Carter, back to Zamar Hernandez, who throws it to Jeter Purdy, over to Trey Carter. Over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and doesn't make it. And there is a foul on Wesley Idahosa. First foul of the night. Xavier Hernandez now going up to the line.
Take your time.
He's going up to the line for 2. First shot is good.
Do it again.
Second shot is also good. Jackson now has the ball. Sends over to Cameron. Throws it over to number 2, Hicks, who shoots and makes the layup. 2 points for Sumner. Jeter Purdy sends it into Trey Carter. Trey Carter sends it over to Rafe Bowen, but the ball is deflected and goes out of bounds. It is Atchison's ball. Trey gets the ball. Dives in, sends it over to Xavier Hernandez. Throws over to Jeter Purdy, who shoots and doesn't make the three. Jackson gets the ball. Throws it over to number 25, Idahosa, but there is a travel. It is Atchison's ball. Zamar Hernandez sends it into Trey Carter. Who dives in, throws over to Xavier Hernandez. Throws over to Trey Carter, who shoots. It doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez tries to get the ball, but it's a foul.
Jackson, that's his third. Team foul for 2 of the half.
Jackson's third foul of the night. Jeter Purdy sends it into Xavier Hernandez. Sends it over to Greenlee, who shoots. Gates the rebound. But there is a foul. It is Jackson's fourth of the night.
And then back in the game for the Sabres, number 3, Terry Rowe, the third.
Chicago sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots. Doesn't make it. Number 25, Idahosa, gets the ball, runs down the court, shoots, and doesn't make the layup. Xavier Hernandez sends it over to Trey Carter, dribbling down the court, loses the ball to number 11, Carter, who shoots and doesn't make the layup. Cameron gets the rebound and makes the layup. It is Atchison's ball. Jeter Purdy gets the ball, sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who sends it over to Greenlee. Goes over to Trey Carter. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Goes over to Xavier Hernandez. Shoots and makes it. And there was a timeout called by the Atchison Redmond.
30 seconds down in Colorado State.
And we are back from the 30-second timeout. It is Sumner's ball. Cameron sends it into Carter. Back to Cameron. Back to Carter. Back to Cameron. Back to Carter. Back to Cameron. Back to over to Carter. Back to Cameron. Over to Hicks. Shoots. Doesn't make it. Greenlee gets the ball. Sends it over to Xavier Hernandez.
Way to get on them boards.
Goes over to Zamar Hernandez. He sends over to Jeter Purdy, sends over to Greenlee, shoots and makes the layup. And he's going to the line for one.
Let's go, Jesse. Take your time.
And it is number 3's Hicks' first foul of the night. First shot is good. Hicks sends it over to Carter sends it back over to Hicks. Hicks runs in, doesn't make it. Jeter Purdy sends it over to Greenlee and is blocked viciously by number 2 Hicks, who shoots and makes it. And there is a foul. Jeter Purdy's first foul of the night. No, it's his third foul of the night, sorry. Hicks shoots and makes it. Xavier Hernandez now in control of the ball, sends it over to Jeter Purdy. Back to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Greenlee. Over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Xavier Hernandez. Not Trey Carter, I mean. Over to Xavier Hernandez. Shoots and makes the layup. Cameron now in control of the ball. Shoots. And doesn't make it. Gets the rebound. Shoots again and makes the layup.
Cameron Johnson.
Trey Carter now drilling down the court. Sends it over to Xavier Hernandez. And there's a foul. There's a jump ball. It is Atchison's ball. Trey sends it over to Jesse Greenlee. Sends it to Jeter Purdy. Over to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Rafe Bowen. Over to Trey Carter. Over to Jeter Purdy, who shoots. It doesn't make it. Xavier goes for it and does make it. Hicks dribbling the ball. Goes over to Cameron. Sends it over to Carter, who sends it over to Hicks, who shoots. It doesn't make it. Jeter gets the rebound. Sends it over to Xavier Hernandez. Goes over to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter.
Keep moving, right? Keep moving, keep moving.
Sends it over to Jeter Purdy. And there's a timeout. Called by the Redmen. 30-second timeout. We'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Daylight Donuts. They have amazing donuts, open every day of the week except for Monday. Make them fresh, delicious. You should go check them out. It is Atchison's ball. Rafe Bowen sends it over to Greenlee, who sends over to Jeter Purdy, over to Zamar Hernandez. Tries to pass it, but is blocked by Cameron. And it was a foul. Cameron Johnson's third foul of the night. Rafe Bowen sends it into Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Runs down, goes for the left, shoots the ball, and doesn't make it. And there is is Rowe's second foul of the night. Trey Carter going to the line. Shoots. No good. Second shot. He's good. I know it's a sends over to Carter. looking for an opening. Sends it over to Cameron. Sends it over to Idaho. So he shoots and doesn't make it. Greenlee intercepts the ball, gets the rebound. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Throws over to Jesse Greenlee, but the ball goes out of bounds. Just Judah Purdy sending to Greenlee. Dives in, shoots, and makes the layup. Cameron now drilled the ball. Goes over to, back to Cameron. Dives in, shoots, doesn't make it. Judah Purdy sends it to Rafe Bowen. Throws into to Trey Carter, who shoots and makes it. He dives in, shoots, and doesn't make it. And that is the end of the third quarter. Atchison is leading by 12 points.
I actually feel like they weren't good at all.
What?
I feel like they weren't good at all.
And we are back. Welcome to the fourth and final quarter of this game.
The Atchison Redman leads 48-36 over Sumner. Start of fourth quarter, the Sumner will be taking out the ball.
Carter sends it over to Cameron, who loses the ball. It's Sumner's ball currently. Ball out of bounds. Jackson sends it over to Carter, who shoots and doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the rebound. Tries to pass it, but Jackson intercepts. Shoots, doesn't make it.
That is a foul on Sumner. That is number 04 foul of the night. The team fouls for Sumner is 7, so every foul after this will be a shooting foul.
Judah Purdy going up to the line. First shot is no good. Rowe gets the ball, throws over to Carter, who shoots and makes the layup. Zamar Hernandez throws over to Rafe Bowen, who sends it back to Zamar Hernandez, over to Judah Purdy, over to Zamar Hernandez, who gets intercepted by Cameron, who runs in, shoots, and doesn't make it. Rowe gets the ball, shoots, and doesn't make it. And the ball is out of bounds.
I was out of bounds from number 0 on Sumner.
Atchison's ball. Bowen throwing in. Throws it to Judah Purdy. Runs outside and over to Xavier Hernandez. He goes in and loses the ball. He regains.
And then with a steal.
And he shoots and scores. Shoots and doesn't make it. Another shot, doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the rebound. Looking for an opening, runs in, Throws it to Greenlee, who shoots and doesn't make it. Gets the rebound, shoots again, and doesn't make it.
That is over the back foul for number 34, Jesse Greenlee.
Dude, for some reason why that's snapped out and it's not even locked. For some reason why that's snapped out and it's not even locked. Text him not to call my phone.
Wait, just leave it because it's already leveled, I guess.
Jackson's throwing in, sends it over to number 0, Cameron. Sends it over to Jackson, over to Rowe, who shoots. Doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the ball. Sends it over to Trey Carter. Over to Jeter Purdy, who shoots and makes it.
And there's an and one for Jeter Purdy.
Count the basket for Jeter Purdy. The foul is on Terry Rowe, the third. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 8 for the Sabres.
That was number 3, third foul of the night, when makes 18 fouls.
He shoots and makes it. Cam now in control of the Cannon is now in control of the ball. Runs in, loses the ball to Xavier Hernandez. Goes over to Rafe Bone, who almost loses it, shoots and makes the layup.
And that's another and one for Atchison.
He hit the ground hard there.
He did, but he got right back up.
Count the basket for Rafe Bone. The foul is on Cameron Johnson. That's his fifth. Team foul number 9 for the Sabres. Rafe Bone to the free throw line.
That's number 0, fifth foul of the night, with 19 fouls.
Grace!
Timeout called by the Redmen.
For some reason why, who was going? It's not even.
This is a very good game. They actually put in more work second half and got a 20-plus lead. Wait,
They're leading strong as well.
yeah, with 6 minutes left.
Question is if they can hold on to that lead.
Yep, that is a big question. One they have to live up to. It's easier said than done.
Indeed it is. That's the end of the timeout. Rafe Bowen going up to the free throw line. He shoots, and it's no good. Jackson now in control of the ball, dribbling down court. Sends it over to Hicks, who dives in, shoots, and doesn't make it. Adhosa regains the ball, loses it to Zamar Hernandez. Zamar's third foul of the night. Sumner's ball. Carter throws it in to Hicks, and there is a foul. Zamar Hernandez, fourth foul. Sends it over to Idaho, who shoots. Carter gets the ball, loses it to Zamar Hernandez. Zamar trips and loses the ball.
And that is 2 shots for Xavier Hernandez. If he makes the first one, he does get a second one. That is number 11, first foul of the night, but that is their 10th team foul.
Xavier Hernandez, first shot. He makes it. Second shot. Doesn't make it. Jackson now in control of the ball. Throws it over to Hicks, who dives in, goes for the layup, and makes it.
Count the basket for Jamal Hicks. Fouls on Jeter Purdy. That's
And it's Jeter Purdy's fourth foul of the night.
6 for the Redmen. Hicks to the free throw line.
Shoots. And it's good. Xavier Hernandez throws over to Zamar Hernandez, back to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Jeter Purdy. Those are Trey Carter. Over to Zamar Hernandez. Over to Trey Carter, who dives in, and there's a foul.
Foul on Wesley Anahosa. This is third to the free throw line for the Redmen. Trey Carter.
That is 25, third foul of the night.
Shoots and makes it.
Do it again.
Second shot is no good. Trey Carter shoots and doesn't make it. And Hicks gains the rebound. He dives in, shoots the layup, and makes it.
And that is a
But there's a foul.
Foul on Zamar Hernandez. That's his fifth. Team foul number 7 for the Redmen.
And Zamar Hernandez has been fouled out.
Into the game for the Redmen, number 11, Aiden Battle.
Hicks at the line. Shoots and doesn't make it. Idahosa regains the ball, shoots and makes it.
Basket is good for Wesley Idahosa. The foul on Aiden Battle. That's his first. Team foul number 8 for the Redmen. Idahosa to the free throw line.
that is Aiden Battle's first foul of the night.
Shoots, doesn't make it. Aiden Bell hits the ball and it goes out. It is Sumner's ball now. 4 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Carter sends over to Jackson. He throws it over to Idahosa. Carter sends it back over to Idahosa, who shoots. And Hicks gains the rebound.
That is trouble on number 2 from Sumner. I'll just say Redmond's ball.
Xavier Hernandez sends it to Trey Carter. Over to Xavier Hernandez. Those are to Jeter Purdy. Over to Trey Carter. Over to Rafe Bowen, who shoots and doesn't make it. And does make it, sorry. Carter now in control of the ball. Goes in. And there is a foul.
Jeter Purdy, that's his fifth.
Jeter Purdy's fifth foul of the night. He's fouled out.
Into the game for the Redmen, number 10, Boston Bruce. To the line is Nico Carter.
Carter at the line. First shot is no good. Second shot is good. Xavier Hernandez sends it over to Trey Carter, but is intercepted by Hicks, who loses the ball.
That is a charging foul on Sumner. Atchison's ball.
Xavier sends it over to Battle. Back to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Rafe Bowen. Over to Trey Carter, who dives in and makes the layup. Hicks now in control of the ball. Dribbling down court. Sends it to Idahosa, who shoots and doesn't make it. Rowe shoots, doesn't make it. Xavier Hernandez gets the rebound, sends it over to Rafe Bowen, over to Trey Carter.
No rush, no rush. Good pass.
Sends it over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and makes it. Idahosa now in control of the ball. Drills down court. Sends it over to number 3, Rowe. Back to Rowe. He shoots and doesn't make it. Battle now in control of the ball. Shoots it to Trey Carter. Sends it over to Xavier Hernandez. Over to Boston Bruce. Over to Battle, who shoots and makes it. Carter now in control of the ball. Dives in and goes out of bounds. It is number 3, Trey Carter's 4th foul of the night. And Carter now at the line. He shoots and makes it. Second shot, makes it. Xavier Hernandez sends it over to Boston Bruce. Over to Xavier Hernandez. He's looking for a way around. Goes in and makes the layup. Rowe, Hux goes in. Rafe Bowen gets the rebound, sends over to Trey Carter. And there's a foul.
To the line will be Trey Carter.
There's number 2 for a foul.
First shot is good. He shoots and it's no good. Hicks now in control of the ball, goes down, sends it over to Rowe, who shoots and doesn't make it. Hicks gets the rebound, shoots and makes it. Boston Bruce grabs the ball. Xavier Hernandez, first foul of the night. Hicks shoots and it is no good. Xavier Hernandez gets the ball. Those are to Trey Carter. Goes and sends it to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and scores. Hicks shoots the ball, and it's no good. Rafe Bowen now in control of the ball. Throws it over to Trey Carter. Sends it over to Rafe Bowen. over to Xavier Hernandez, who shoots and scores.
Xavier Hernandez.
And there's a timeout called by the Redmen.
With that timeout call, there's a minute and 33 seconds left, and Atchison is up 73-48.
With a lead that large, I don't think Sumner's going to be able to make it back.
You never know. You might not say that. You might get the opposite of what you say.
I might have to eat my words, but
Yeah. But I'm with you. I don't think they can make a comeback. The way Atchison playing, I don't think they can.
we're back from the timeout. It is Sumner's ball. Carter sends it in to Rowe. Runs down court, sends it back over to Carter. Over to Idahosa, who sends over to Hicks. Over to Carter, who shoots, doesn't make it. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, it's out of Atchison, and it's Sumner's ball.
Carter now has the ball, sends over to Jackson, and there's a foul.
That is a jump ball, and it's Atchison's ball.
Jump ball possession will go to the Redmen.
Rowley now in control of the ball, sends over to Battle. Doesn't send over to Boston Bruce. Over to Aaron Friedel, who shoots and doesn't make it. Number 2, Hicks, dives down, shoots, and doesn't make the layup. Foul. That is Battle's second foul of the night. Hicks shoots and makes it. Second shot is good. Aaron gets the ball, sends it over to Battle. Throws it over to Boston Bruce. Over to Lemons, who shoots and doesn't make it. Carter now in control of the ball. Sends it over. And there's a foul.
I believe now you can say it. With a lead, what Atchison had, they cannot come back.
Yeah. With only 47 seconds on the clock. Battle's third foul. Rowe shoots, and it is good. Second shot is no good. Rowley gives it to Battle. Throws it to Boston Bruce. Over to Lemons. And there's a travel.
That is a travel on number 45.
That's all right.
Hicks shoots, doesn't make it. Battle gets the rebound, sends over to Aaron, who throws it to Boston Bruce, who trips, and Hicks gets the ball, dives down. And there's a foul.
Fouls on Aaron Friedel, that's his first.
Aaron's first foul of the night.
Jamal Hicks Jr.
Hicks has gone up to the line. He shoots. It's no good. Shoots again, and it is good. Throws to Boston Bruce. Throws over to Battle. Sends it to Aaron. And that is the end of the game. Atchison is your winner. Thank you for tuning in and watching our game broadcast, and have a wonderful evening. Thanks for watching.